Welcome, military legal practitioners, to the prologue of the Quill and Sword network of podcasts. I am Captain Joel Hood, the United States Marine Corps representative at the Center for Law and Military Operations. I'm excited to be your host and to leverage this medium to hone your practice of law. On behalf of the Judge Advocate General's Legal Center and School and CLAMO, I am pleased to announce that the Battlefield Next podcast has been replaced by the Quill and Sword network of podcasts. The purpose of this prologue is to orient you toward the changes taking place in the very near future. First, I would like to recognize the diligent work of Major Justin Kaman of the Army JAG Corps and the Future Concepts Directorate within the Legal Center on the Battlefield Next podcast. They work diligently and produce dozens of podcasts that are well worth your investment of time. If you're new to the podcast, please consider listening to them. The staff of all departments and directorates at TJAGLIX has considered the best way to loop the Army JAG Corps into the hard work, the products, and expertise that resides at the Judge Advocate General's Legal Center and School. These short podcasts will do just that. The Quill and Sword network of podcasts will consist of the flagship podcast, The Quill and Sword, the always popular FredTalks, and TJAGLIX Criminal Law Department Presents. The first week of each month will be a Quill and Sword episode focused on operational law, hosted by CLAMO. The second week will be a FredTalks episode. The third week will be another Quill and Sword episode hosted by another TJAGLIX directorate or department. And Criminal Law Presents will be uploading episodes throughout the month. These podcasts will be about 10 to 15 minutes each to enable you to listen wherever you may be, on the way to work or from work. They will loop you into TJAGLIX department's resources, familiarize you with subject matter experts, give you important contact information, and serve as an accessible professional military education for you, the busy military legal professional. This podcast is intended for both paralegals and for lawyers. We will begin the schedule I've described in January of 2023. You can find the new Quill and Sword podcasts, as well as old Battlefield Next podcasts and FredTalks on our website, https://tjaglix.army.mil/The Quill and Sword podcast. I look forward to facilitating these podcasts for you, the military legal professional, and enabling greater legitimacy, legality, and lethality of the Army and sister services.